Ladies and gentlemen, this kickboxing contest is brought to you by Olathe Toyota, located at I-35 in Santa Fe in Olathe, home of the lifetime warranty and open 7 days a week for sales and service. Tell them Shamrock FC sent you. This kickboxing bout is set for 3 rounds in the Shamrock FC 155-pound division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a fighter that stands 6 feet 2 inches tall. He weighed in at 154 pounds. Fighting out of Raytown, Missouri, Jeff Stebbins. Across the cage, his opponent fighting tonight out of the red corner. This fighter stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. Official weight 153.4 pounds. Fighting out of Kansas City, Missouri, Jesse Davila.
Referee Nick Nolte has the call for this fight. This fight is 3 2-minute rounds in the sport of kickboxing. Kickboxing in the cage is just, it's real interesting because you can't play like put him in the corner anymore. You can't use the ropes like you did. The cage is very hard. I mean, it really is.
You don't have those right angles to cut the corners, so it's a lot different in the big circle.
Again, we see that side kick. They're very much in that sport karate type of style.
Yeah, big overhand to start the bout.
Davila in the red tape here, Stebbins in the blue. Davila really kind of using just the straight kicking style, but a lot of times you want to see the guys who set up the punches. You want to set up your kicks with punches.
Yeah, you want to use a little bit of shadow boxing and feinting to make it safer to enter. These guys have no fear as far as throwing punches. They're winging some big shots at each other early, which a lot of times in the newer fights with a 1-0 opponent and an 0-0 opponent, you'll see a lot of aggression come out early, so it can be really entertaining.
Yeah, it's the big thing whenever the guys are starting out, and I mean, you remember back because in your very storied career, you know, the nervous energy of the first guys coming out.
Oh yeah, definitely. You're experiencing the nerves of the crowd and the audience, and just having no shirt on in public. That'll wear you out too, you know.
Oh, spinning back fist, but Stebbins answers with a big right hook.
Go with the side kick after that, Jesse.
Yeah, I like how, I'm sorry, I'll have to ask the blue corner, Stebbins. Yeah, Stebbins is using his jab very well from a distance and also his inside low kick. There's the outside low kick.
Yeah, Davila definitely just kind of winging the karate kicks at him here. Again, he also plays with that side shoulder where his stance is he's more sideways than he is almost in a boxing stance.
Yeah, that makes that lead leg really long, which he likes to throw, and it looks like a low blow.
Low blow there. Nothing worse than a low kick. Oh, that's a terrible day.
Yep, I believe kickboxing is the same as MMA where they get 5 minutes. Rarely do we see a guy take that.
Right, but it's definitely a rough one, you know. Those guys got to get out there and get the Diamond MMA Cups going.
Little sponsor plug right there.
They are the best ones out there, trust
Absolutely.
me. All right, back into the action here.
We got a 1-2 low kick, Jess. 1-2 low kick, Jess.
Stebbins attacking the body now. I think that's the first time he's throwing punches to the body. Let's see if he uses that to go upstairs.
Also, let's see how angry he is after getting kicked below. It's amazing how sometimes that second one seems to happen to the other guy after that first, you know, low blow shot. So.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if Stebbins will be able to find the distance for that overhand that he's throwing. He's getting closer and closer as the bout goes on. As Jesse starts to slow down a little bit, we may start to see Stebbins be able to land that big shot.
So the judging in the world of kickboxing can be very subjective. How do you see so far that first round? It's a tough one to call.
Yeah, it's a tough one to call. There's a lot of movement going on, and there wasn't any significant or big strikes landed other than the low blow, which we can't count.
Right.
So, I mean, I'd say we just call this a 50-50 toss-up going into the last 2.
I like it. I like it. We see Bellator veteran Rudy Bears there in the corner of Jeff Stebbins, having a camp with guys who make that, who have been to the big leagues. It is so beneficial to these younger guys coming up.
I was just about to comment on that. Guys like Rudy Bears in your corner, who's a Kansas City pioneer and a Kansas City mixed martial arts legend, is huge going into a bout. Guys like Bobby Volker on the card, main event tonight, Kansas City legends, no doubt.
Oh, Stebbins stepping up, throwing heavy punches. He has got him rocked.
You can tell Rudy Bears told him to step on the gas because he came out hot.
You got that kick there. Get that side kick going. Get that side kick going, Jesse. 1-2 down the pipe, Jesse. 1-2 down the pipe. We got to cross that barrier.
Now we do see Davila here taking good time in the middle, using that center of the cage, wanting to play being in the center. He's controlling where the fight goes.
Yep, it looks like he's looking to land that liver kick too with the lead leg. He snuck it up right above the waistline, but it didn't seem to bother Stebbins. And Stebbins throwing a fury.
Stebbins is looking to do bad things with every punch that he throws as we are down here to 1 minute remaining in the second round.
Yeah, Stebbins is definitely turning this into a more of a physical fight. It's going to be a lot easier to score this one.
Yeah, definitely here a lot of pressure out of Stebbins. We're also seeing a lot of deep breaths now coming out of Davila. Kind of those nerves start to wear on you. Decent head movement here out of Stebbins. Down to 30 seconds.
30 seconds remaining in this round.
Davila come back pushing forward himself now.
Now it's Davila with the flurries here. This round is very competitive like the first one.
1-2, Jesse, 1-2. Nice. Good.
Stebbins is doing a great job though of staying out of the way of those long kicks. Getting in, getting out, getting in, getting out.
Yeah, it's hard to judge it because Davila is the one going forward, but then Stebbins is the one keeping the range and landing the straight shots. So I like how both guys are playing.
Yeah, absolutely. I do see though that there was a little more work, I think, out of Stebbins in that round.
Yeah.
I think that he also probably landed a few more significant strikes in those blitzes.
Yep, I think so too.
I would almost have to give it to him. So now you got to play devil's advocate. Is it 1-1 going into the third?
Yeah, if I'm both cornermen, I'm telling them we have to go for broke in this third round. We have to assume that we're
Fight
losing this
fans, be
fight
sure to
and
join
try
us for the
steal third
official
round here.
Shamrock FC 332 after party immediately following tonight's
Now that
main
the
event,
adrenaline has
right
worn off
down
and
the
now that
hall
the
at the
guys are starting to settle
Amerisports
in,
Bar
I
and
start to
Grill.
look in
The
this third
fighters will
round
be
to
there,
see
the staff will be
guys
there. We'd
work
love
at
to
more
see you
of
and
a
catch up
healthy
with you
range
after
and see
tonight's
them
show.
start to put,
And
some
your
contact
ticket
on
from
the end of
tonight's
their
event gets
strikes.
you in absolutely free. So just show your ticket and you're in free for the official Shamrock FC 332 after party tonight at Amerisports Bar and Grill.
Third and final round. Again, Jesse Davila in the red tape, Jeff Stebbins in the blue. Good show of respect here for the third and final round.
Big hook to the body from Stebbins.
Nice hook. Focus, focus. 1-2 high kick, Jesse. Nice.
Davila working that jab with the high guard.
Flurry of jabs. He's starting to put his hands up a little more, kind of leaving that karate style behind.
Yeah, he's getting into more of a boxing shell style, but it's giving Stebbins something to punch at. Before in the karate style, his hands are down, his head's a little more elusive. Now he's up with his hands up. It's more of a hittable target, and we're seeing it here. He's starting to land. We're seeing some sweat fly here. Davila looks like his legs are slowing down a little bit.
Big time. Definitely, but it takes a lot out of you. 2 minutes in the world of kickboxing is quite a bit.
Absolutely. And Davila's just starting to go forward. He's trying to use that forward pressure to get the judges.
Get that jab going, Jesse. Go high kick, Jesse.
Oh!
Big knockdown
shot.
from Stebbins.
No.
Good, nice hit. Good call.
Yeah,
Referee Nick Nolte is going to call that one a knockdown.
and that's going to probably seal the deal for Stebbins.
Absolutely. That knockdown brings it to a 10-8 score.
Absolutely. We're going to have to see, in this last 41 seconds, we're going to have to see Davila put on a huge flurry and try to finish this fight. He's looking hurt from that. He's battling fatigue and a concussion, possibly.
Both of those things suck.
Yes,
Big
they'll cause a
time.
lot of nausea.
Absolutely. 30
Kansas City, let them hear ya!
Jeremy Johnson along with Anthony Sharkbait Gutierrez tonight.
Good inside low kick from Stebbins. Looks like he's looking to get a reaction off that, and he goes outside.
Like he's almost taunting. Got those hands down, come get me. Good
That was a fun
round
fight.
there. definitely fun fight for our first kickboxing fight of the night here at Shamrock FC 332, live from Kansas City, Missouri, at the beautiful Ameristar Casino, in front of a sold-out crowd here tonight. Anthony, these guys are going crazy here, so let's see if we can take a look here at our instant replay. Now here, as we see, Stebbins kind of being elusive there. Looks for a big kick, throws the hands with the knockdown there. I definitely see it. Nick Nolte originally was going to not call it the knockdown, but I think that he saw it, looked over at the other judges, called the knockdown very fairly, I think, after seeing that replay.
Yeah, there was some good contact on that. Sure, he was a little bit off balance, but that's part of a knockdown. So, good stuff there. Let's count it.
Beautiful fight. Let's send it up to Joe Parisi to give us our results.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards where we have a unanimous decision. Your winner tonight out of the blue corner, Jeff Stebbins.